evening, everybody. And as you can see, this is Thundersley Presents with a Christmas special. You can see I've got some friends. Yes, I do have friends, ladies and gentlemen, and I've got some lovely mediums to come on this evening. So, good evening. I have joked on my own page, come on and have some Christmas spirit. Yes, I know it was a terrible joke, everybody, but it's lovely to have everybody here. It's lovely to have you within the comments. It's so great. So, as you know, it is the first Wednesday of each month, which is generally Thundersley Presents. And this is where we generally give the support for a working medium to come online and develop their online mediumship. Now, you might recognise these lovely faces. We have the lovely Katie and Wendy, and we have the lovely Claire and Four. Now, these, as you will recognise, they were part of Thundersley Presents, but they graduated. I like to say they graduated. They graduated and have been doing their own online mediumship. And you might have noticed them coming back doing divine service. If you haven't seen them, you may have seen them on other platforms like TikTok Land. So this evening, we're a little bit earlier because we thought, well, there's a lot of us. We all like to talk because we're all from Essex. We all like a chinwag. So we thought we would just do a little bit extra time to allow us all to be able to connect with spirits, including myself. So let's do some hellos. Let's do some hellos in the comments, and then we'll go straight into mediumship. You will see my co-boss in the comments. I'm trying to one day drag him onto the camera. He's going to carry on writing red car. So if you see, make sure you say hello to Rob in the comments, because he is the sort of the technical man side. I'm the face, he's the back, and he sorts it all out. No, there's not a joke about being a donkey in a pantomime. So good evening, everybody. Lovely, lovely to see you. So we can see we've got Eileen. Eileen, I recognise your name. Lovely to see you. We've got Christine. We've got Lisanna. Lovely to see you. Who else? We've got Coral. Lovely, lovely to see you as well. We've got a lady called Vodis. I do hope I've said your name correctly on YouTube. So we do reach on YouTube. Hello, Kerry. Lovely to see you. We've got Faye. It's lovely to see you. I've got Faye saying, Claire, I didn't know you were here tonight. And she didn't mean me. She means you, Claire W. And then we've got the lovely Chrissy, who's so lovely to see you, and Christine. And I love it. You're starting to say good evening to Rob. We need to hello every so often. Hello, Vicky. So, as I said, this is an evening of mediumship. These are working mediums, both now on in churches and centres, one-to-ones, but also now platform. So they really don't need me. So this is also a nice opportunity for me to be able to do some mediumship and work with these lovely people on different levels. So very, very quickly, so we can get into it. Claire. Yeah, we'll go Claire and Four. Spirit told me Claire and Four. Claire and Four, just tell us a little bit about yourself, and then we'll move to Katie and Wendy, and we'll move into an evening with spirit.
Okay, thank you, Claire. Good evening, everybody. It's lovely to see you all here tonight. So I am a medium, and I'm also a tarot reader and Reiki master teacher. And I live in Pitsea in Essex with Thor and our little dog. You may have seen us at Thundersley. We love doing the one-to-one readings there. And we're just getting out there with our mediumship and doing some churches and centres now, which is absolutely wonderful. And we're also set up in our home to do Reiki as well and readings. So at the end, we'll share our page.
Yes, just to say, I also hi everybody. I also do runes, rune readings. Working on tarot at the moment, as Claire will tell you. And yes, we're getting out there. We're putting out there and seeing what we can achieve and who we can help. So.
Brilliant, thank you, you two. And I was going to say they're the troubles in the gruesome twosome, but as I've got two sets of gruesome twosomes, I don't know which one should take the title. So I'm just going to go Katie and Wendy. Hello, ladies. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Hi, bonjour.
On French.
Do you want to go? Me and Katie work together. We do platform, we do TikTok, we do Facebook. We just do not everything together. We do mediumship together. We've been together for about over a year. And we've been together more than that, haven't we? A couple of years. Katie, what do you want to say, babe?
We like working with spirit, obviously. We like to do it with a lot of fun and a lot of laughter, and we love just pushing ourselves forward and trying to get the most strangest bit of evidence so we can get over to loved ones like yourself. Yeah, definitely. Looking for some fun.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And we'll get our lovely co-boss Rob to share your page. And if you're new to me, where have you been over this last year of Thundersley Present? I'm Claire, otherwise known as Heavenly Sprinkles. That's the kind of business name. I'm a spiritual medium. I'm also a mentor, because I don't want to say I'm a teacher. I'm a mentor in tarot, and Spirit has lots of other plans for me next year as well. So I generally work with Spirit, and as you will have known before, what you see is what you get with us, all of us. We're very much down to earth mediums working with Spirit. And like Katie and Wendy, and the same with Claire and Thor, I like to try and give you things what I called as golden nuggets, things that just make no sense. However, they will give you that little bit of validation that there is life after life. All right, this is where I get to chew a little bit before I start jumping into mediumship. Ladies and gentlemen, or gentlemen, we're going to keep it on. Can you, is it, that's because I've got something in Spirit kicking in and I've told them they're going to wait. Right, any of you, is there anybody that you're particularly picking up that you want to sort of link into? Remember, people, they our lovely mediums here work all differently, so we just literally roll with it and allow Spirit to make the decisions of what we're doing when we're online. So ladies and gentlemen, if anybody's got anybody to bring forward, please go ahead. I'm going to drink my tea.
Okay.
Oh my
did you want
God, they're not battling. Come on.
Ladies.
Okay. Yeah, I do have a gentleman coming forward in spirit. So I know this gentleman is dad and also granddad as well. But I do feel the grandchildren came along after his passing. And I know that this gentleman went to spirit quite young. He's only shown me the age of around 70. I know there is a connection to Ireland with him. And I know that he would have worn a tweed flat cap in life. He's talking about Limerick in Ireland. So I know that there is a connection over to there. But he travelled around a little bit as well. With the age, it's almost like he looks a bit older than the age at when he passed. It's like his face has slimmed down and there's some lines there, some aging. I know that this gentleman worked very hard for his life and was very, very proud of his family. He talks about leaving behind 2 sons. So I don't know if anybody can understand this. Rebecca, you can understand this. It could be your dad. Do you understand the connection to Ireland with him? Because that's the important part with him.
Also, I do get with this gentleman the name Stephen.
Okay, the name was Stephen as well. Can you understand this? Okay.
I will put my pen. Oh, sorry. I'm going to say I put my hat in the penny as hat in the penny. I will say I can take everything up until when you said Stephen. So, but it looks like Rebecca. Go with Rebecca with me. My lot coming just to sort of sometimes amplify it. So I'm going to ask mine to step back so you can connect because I know what my lot are like.
Okay, so you can understand this, Rebecca. Okay, so dad was Irish he wore a flat cap, and it's your brother and you. Okay, would you understand him then? I said 2 sons, but would you understand him to have 2 grandsons in that case? I'm wondering if I got that wrong, but I know there was grandchildren left after his passing. Would you understand that? Also, he's drawing me to his front teeth. I feel there was a problem with the front teeth, and by the time that he passed, the 2 front teeth were missing. So I know that's quite precise there, but hopefully you can understand that information. He tells me with his passing, it was quite a quick condition. He's talking about literally it's either 6 months or 6 weeks. I know the 6 is important with him, and it's like there was a shrinking down with his weight. He wasn't a big man to start with because I see him quite sort of a smaller build gentleman, but I feel there was a thinning down before he passes. And as I'm looking at his energy, I'm being drawn to the stomach. So I know there was a stomach issue and the eating was a problem. I think that your brother... Okay, you understand this after he passed. Okay, thank you. Would you understand some money being left in the family? There was talking... It's important that he gets his message across because he's talking about money being left, and I don't know that it went to the right person. He's talking about that. He's making. He wants to make sure that was talked about. Okay, you can understand the shrinking down.
Yeah, something I get with this gentleman is something I'm getting very, very clear. It's something I haven't seen for sort of excavator toys, the old tin style toys that it used to get. excuse me if you hear any noises here. There's a dog sitting here. But yeah, so we've got to be well worn. They've been played with a lot, and it was these actually took pride of place on the cabinet. Alongside a very nice clock as well. Yes.
Yeah, you can understand this. He's got a lovely smell, this gentleman, and it's like a strong smell. I don't want to say it's Old Spice or something like that, but it's along those sort of lines. It's that sort of very much a strong sort of smell. You're not sure about the toys, okay? Wasn't so much academic, but he was very knowledgeable about life, and he's saying that he wanted to pass his information on to you and really tried to bring you up the right way. Oh, sorry, you keep breaking up. Yes, Old Spice. Okay, brilliant. Okay. Thank you for that clarification. Okay, because I wasn't quite sure if it was the Old Spice or not, but I'm glad that you can clarify that. Every single day you talk to him, you still light a candle for him as well, and it's almost like at times you look up and just say, Dad, if you were here, what would you do?
I'm certain you actually feel him around. Actually, he's very down to earth, this gentleman as well. That knowledge that he gained was the University of Life, and a great reader as well. Great love of an inkling. I don't know whether you get it as well. A little bit of the old gambling as well,
yes.
With regard to the horses.
Yes, I was going to say that. You stole that from me. Papers, especially around the time of March, around the Grand National. And talking about dates, it's taking me to the 12th of April, so I feel that is significant, and I want to give you that as well. He just wants to come in to let you know that he's around all of the time, and when you're speaking to him, he's hearing you, and he's trying to give you his guidance as best he's in his own way. The horses, spot on. Okay. He's a very funny man. He's got the charm of the Irish, shall we say, and the luck of the Irish. Wasn't always as lucky as he'd like to have been, but he did okay.
He used to look for an unusual name. That's where he was with the horses. The most unusual name was the one he would go for.
Can you understand the name of Ted with him as well? I know that's Edward shortened down to Ted. Hopefully that makes sense for you and you can understand that somewhere in the family. But he just wants to bring forward his love, and he just wants to give you a forget-me-not flower, just to say thank you for looking out for me.
Yeah.
Okay. Describing well. Okay, thank you. We leave his love with you.
It's been a pleasure. Yeah.
And it was, thank you, Claire, but it was quite funny. Every time you just kind of froze, and then we heard your voice, but I'd have to check whether Katie and Wendy were blinking. If they were blinking, I know it wasn't me. So I'm like, are they moving? Are they blinking? And I just moved myself just to see, because it was like, it was absolutely amazing. And Rebecca has just completely got it. So an absolutely massive well done. Right. Look, I'm going to rock over to Wendy and Katie to see whether you ladies have anybody in spirit. I'm being lazy here. I'm letting you lot do all the work tonight.
Okay, right. So I've got a lady stepping forward for me. Okay. Now the way that she's making me feel, I feel as though she was a mum. She keeps giving me the number 3. So with 3, I feel as though she's got 3 children that she keeps talking to me about. This lady feels as though she's very, very loving, very protective, and family was everything to her. She keeps saying to me, family was everything. And she's telling me that she was taken too soon. Now, when I say that she was taken too soon, I'm asking her about the way of her passing and how it happened. She keeps showing me as though I want to go to the chest area. So I do feel as though there is a problem area around the chest, and then it went all over. This lady's telling me how much she loved her hair. She was all about the hair. She loved making the appearance of with her makeup. She was very particular, but it wouldn't be too harsh. It would be very subtle. But she said, I wouldn't go out of the house unless I was fully dressed. And that's the way she carried it on the whole way, even through her, when she was getting unwell, this is what she would do. she keeps giving me the name of Cheryl and Karen. Now, this isn't her name, but she keeps saying these names to me, so I don't know where this will sit, but it sits within the family. She's also saying to me about May, which was her birthday within the family, that she wants to bring up as well. And she keeps giving me Owen as well, that I want to mention an Owen with her. Right, she showed me that she used to work in an office as well, but I feel as though it would be more of like a reception as well that she keeps taking me to. And when I'm saying to give me something that they're going to know it's you for, she keeps giving me a dressing gown, and it's like a pink dressing gown, and she's saying I fell over in the kitchen in this pink dressing gown. That's how they're going to know me. She's saying I used to do snacking all the time, and people used to catch me out with popcorn. This is one of her sayings as well, that she'd always have popcorn everywhere. And okay. There's something to do with a joke as well with popcorn that she wants to acknowledge as well within the family area. When?
Okay, when you said she worked in an office, I felt like it was more like a porter cabin. Do you know when sometimes people work in a porter cabin? And I feel like it was on a site somewhere. I just feel like it was. I don't feel like it was like an office building. I feel like it was like a porter cabin somewhere. I feel like she had a red car. She's showing me a red car. It was a red car. Maybe it wasn't hers, but it's around her. She's saying that she definitely had a red car. And like Katie said, I feel she passed over with this, but I feel like then it was all over. And after that, it went quite quick. I really want to give you the month of December. It's very, very important. I want to give you the name Lisa as well. Lisa, she was shouting out Lisa, Lisa, Lisa. So I don't know if that was her name. I've asked her and she hasn't told me. So I just feel like Lisa is very, very important. Also, Daniel. She's shouting out Daniel as well as a name. Okay. So I feel like as well, firework night was very important to this lady, like November the 5th. Fireworks, hot dogs, the whole shebang. I feel like it was like a family celebration. Stopped. You go on. Yeah.
She's also taken me as though she's saying that someone in the family, and I feel as though this would have been her daughter. They've got a necklace with part of her ashes in it that she's saying, but she's saying it's got a purple. It's got a purple stone with her ashes in it. So I want to mention that with her as well. She's also saying to me about bingo. Someone recently, she says she was with them at the bingo party. So I'm going to give that one off as well, my kind of girl. When I'm also saying to her, tell me about before you was ill, she's showing me that someone used to hold her feet when she was, I feel like this is while she was in hospital, because she showed me on a hospital bed, and it's like someone would hold her feet because her feet were so cold as well. Yeah. So they used to hold her feet and they used to massage her feet for her as well. Anyone taking this lovely lady?
I can't even see the comments moving.
No. Claire, are the comments moving or just no one's taking her?
Oh, so much information there.
Yeah.
All quick.
Was we too quick?
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you were fine. So I keep putting myself on mute just in case somebody starts asking me about desserts. So anybody, if this my house, if this resonates with you, even if you're not got everything, for example, you might be able to resonate with this lady and the feet, and you might be able to resonate with the popcorn. Please, by all means, step forward, because once we're able to make them connections, then that link can get stronger and stronger with spirit. So please. So Lisa Bennett has said, I can take most of it. So you have got a connection there, and you did say Lisa, but she just can't take Daniel. Thank you very much, Lisa, for stepping forward. Okay, and ladies, I'm going to pull back for 2 seconds.
Okay, put Daniel on the back burner. Okay, Daniel could be around another time. Okay, put him on the back burner. What?
I want to give the name. She's just given me the name Dobson as well. That I've got to mention Dobson. I feel as though this is to do within the family, and she's also raising up a glass of Bailey. She's saying to me, raise up a glass of Bailey. She will know what it means.
Does she talk like
am I
this?
talking? Sorry, am I talking really fast?
Yeah.
Sorry, go on.
Does she talk like this? Does she talk like this? Or
one
of this lady, is she talking? Is she talking to you like this? Good. Did this lady talk like this when she was in spirit? She has a purple necklace. Oh, well done, you. Right, okay, brilliant. Okay, you've got to bang on, babe, haven't you? Okay, so what's been happening around Lisa in the past couple of weeks? Lisa, I feel like, I just feel, are you daughter? If you're not daughter, I feel like she's daughter. Do you?
No,
You don't?
no.
We're shutting up. We've got to keep
Right,
talking.
go. Okay. Oh, well, no, she's also mentioned, she's saying, mention the barking dog. I need to mention the barking dog. And I feel like this is a little dog rather than a big dog as well, because this dog is like constantly going, yeah, yeah, yeah. So she's mentioning that as well. She's also saying to me that there's going to be change. She's given me loads and loads of yellow. So I feel as though there's a new change coming in for this person as well, who we're trying to connect with as well. She's saying to me about a marking on her face, and I feel like it's either a mole or a marking, but it's on the right side of her face, just above the lip that she keeps taking me to. So I just feel as though this may be more evidence for it as well. Oh, right. I don't know why, but she's given me drumming. There's someone who's drumming as well. I love a bit of drumming. You get him?
Yeah.
Go on, Wen.
Yeah. Hands going really hot. So to me, that means healing. Lisa, I feel like you need healing around your stomach area and around your lower back. And I feel like this lady is sending you healing for that as well. Oh, that's good. That is good. And I just feel like with Christmas coming up, and I know we're all going about Christmas, I just feel she's around you so much more. And I just want to, she just says, enjoy Christmas, enjoy Christmas. Do the old traditions. Do the old traditions, what you used to do, what she used to do. Okay? She wants them carried on. I haven't got really much else, really.
Okay. She's also saying to me about getting out a necklace that's kept in a box that she wants it taken out. And move my hands again, sorry. That she wants you to take the necklace that is also in a box. And I feel as though this is like a wooden jewelry box as well. She's also given me ballerina for some reason that I need to give to you as a memory. So I don't know if this is something going back in the memory. And she keeps giving me loads of wagon wheels to give to you. You know, the chocolates. She keeps passing me loads of wagon wheels. So I feel like this lady maybe was a little bit of a feeder. But she's just giving loads and loads of love. And she's saying, just go with your gut. There's something that you're questioning at the moment. And she wants you to go with your gut. She's trying to help you, guide you through this way. She's saying it's like the waves where obviously maybe things are getting a little bit too much, but she's letting you know that she is there, and she's giving the smells as well. With her, I'm getting, it's not a flowery, it's quite a sweet smell with her. I feel with her. You picking up the sweet smell?
No.
I'm getting like a sweet smell with her. So I feel as though she is trying to give you signs that she is around.
Well, I just want to give you Dirty Dancing. She's just showing me Dirty Dancing, so I need to give you that film, okay? And I'm getting the song Time of Your Life. Is that the Dirty Dancing film? Yeah. Yes. I need to give you that, and to me that is live life. Just live life. Have the time of your life. Okay, that's her message to you. Yeah, that's it. I want to sing it now.
Do it.
No. I want someone to catch me. Can you
You do realise that once you start singing, that's it. You get known as the singing medium. I don't know where that comes from.
No.
Yeah.
Right.
An absolutely excellent. I was going to say excellent film. It's just because I saw Jennifer say her comment. An excellent one. Well done, ladies, and well done, gents. Right. I've had this lady nagging me, so I better go. To be honest, she's been with me since about 4 o'clock this afternoon. So she jumps in the car and I was like, oh, okay then. So good. I'm going to jump in and give a reading and then we'll go back round again. So good evening to everybody that's jumped on. If you've just come on and you're thinking, what on earth is going on here? I've recognised these lot. This is a special evening of spirit. This is our Thundersley present, but it is our Christmas special. We've bringing back mediums that were once working, developing mediums on platform who are now actually mediums who are working online. And it is such a great joy and pleasure to know that both Rob and I and Thundersley was part of their journey. So good evening to everybody that's coming in. It's lovely to see all the lovely names. So a massive hello to those I haven't said in. So as I said, this lady has been with me since around about 4 o'clock. So she was one of these ladies that would get here early. And as she has been coming in, I want to give the name Judith or Ruth. I know I've got to give a name that has the sound of TH at the end. So Judith or Ruth. They were the names that were given to me. Now, she hasn't made me known within the comments of where I'm going, so I'm going to have to do one of the styles where I bring it out. She's talking to me about loving cheese. She would have been known as the mouse of the family who loved cheese. And as she does come forward closer and I ask her to come through, she then also places a Bible beside her. So she was not necessarily somebody that would read the Bible all the time, but it was an important part of her life, she's telling me. And there is this significance to a personalized Bible. It's the way I'm being given is the image is a white Bible. This is the image I'm getting, a white Bible, and it's been personalized either with her name and you've got her Bible, or you would understand having a personalized Bible. Right, okay, come through. You was chatting away there. I've got to talk about also a gentleman that's over in spirit with this lady. So this does feel like a mum and dad, and loved Scrabble. Absolutely loves Scrabble because he's placing the game Scrabble in front of me, and this would have been a game that not only would have been played through Christmas but played throughout time. And I'm being told how the family members would also, with the Scrabble, they would put in the cheaty words like ox and axe and get all the big high letters, because he's laughing out. That used to be no, that's not in the Bible. In the Bible? No, it's not in the Bible. It might be. Not in the I want to say Bible still, the dictionary. So can anybody understand this individual at the moment? Now I know Megan, I'm so far used to Facebook being TikTok being fast. I know it takes a little while for comments to come through. So now Megan, you was able to take the name Judith. Right, let me see where I'm going. Oh, what are you doing? What are you doing? Come and talk to me then. Right, okay. I've got to give a gold. Okay, we're going golden retriever. There's two dogs in spirit. I've got a golden retriever that was quite good for me to know breed. I've got a golden retriever and I've got a German shepherd. So there's also two dogs in spirit that's connected to this lady and gentleman. Can anybody take this individual? Oh, this is going to be one of these jobbies where somebody takes it later on. Let me see where we're going. I'm not used to things being slow. Right, let me see. I've got nobody to ask, you see. Look, these lot, they've got each other. I haven't got anybody to go, can you help me? I'm joking. I start picking on you. Right, okay. Right, let me see come through because nobody's commenting, which is very unusual for me. Right, Megan, I'm going to come and work with you because I know you could understand Judith. I'm going to raise my energies as well. So be warned, I do speak faster. So Judith, would you be able to understand about feeling like you're going around and around in a circle at the moment? Because this lady that she is linking in with me along with this gentleman is talking to me about going round and around in circles. I also want to feel, thank you very much. Somebody's been getting stressed out because they keep breaking glasses. I keep seeing gin glasses. That's my problem. But I'm being told about breaking glasses is what I'm being told. Okay. She's also talking to me this round around the garden. It is a little, thank you very much. We've got round around the garden, but we've also got that sense of feeling of, going around in circles. I want to be able to sort of get some definitive decisions made. However, it feels like you're constantly going backwards and forwards. So either this is to do with trying to get some resolutions and solutions regarding the matter of support around you, or it's just simply the fact that everything you say goes through one ear and out the other, because this lady is saying how she's seen that there's a lot of frustration around you. She tells me that August is significant, a birthday, passing, an anniversary. She tells me, what other months, my darling? I want to recognise also October as an important month for you, birthday, passing, anniversary, and April. So we've got April, August, and October as a birthday, passings, and anniversaries. Thank you very much, Megan. And as she is coming through, she's coming through stronger. She's one of these ladies that's quite reserved. And what I mean by that is once she warms up with you, you'll be fine. But she's one of these ladies that you had to show that you were a sincere individual. She's telling me, she said, I've got to be sincere. You've got to be sincere. So she would hold back a little bit with her cautiousness. She also takes me into warden controlled. I used to be called armed housing, but warden controlled housing. So she's recognizing that there's somebody has either moved into warden control housing, or you'd able to understand that she moved into warden control and it's a housing that's around a support for her. Okay, I want to give you the name Tommy. Tommy or Thompson, but I know I want to pass over the name Tommy. Okay, what else is coming through, darling? Can you have a chin wag with me? But she's also talking to me about something. I want a butterfly tattoo. She's talking to me about somebody wanting a butterfly tattoo. So I've got to give you a butterfly tattoo. If not, it will be a tattoo to signify changes that have been going on around you, because she's talking to me about a butterfly tattoo and changes that have happened. But there's this transformation around you as well, where you're trying, either you or somebody else is trying to better themselves, and it just feels like there's been a lot of healing going on. Okay, she wants to also pass over to you, Megan. She wants to pass over that it's okay that somebody didn't get to see her before she passed. She said no grudges are held, so she doesn't hold any grudges. She understands the difficulties and challenges it is for everyday life. Is there anything else for you, Megan? She just wants you to know that she's around you to giving you this support. Now, I know they're up there, we're down here. We've got we're living our own lives. But she is coming forward just to give you that reassurance that the things that you do, the battles that you have, she sees how that you're so much stronger. She also places August in front of me as well. So if it's not August, a Leo, because she's placing the Leo card in front of me, the strength card, to tell you you've got so much strength and that you can handle things, even though I feel like it has been one thing after another. And with that, Megan, I hope that resonates with you. The beauty of this is that this is recorded at the end, so you can come back and listen to your readings, and that's same for everybody else. So don't worry if there's anything that you couldn't resonate. It generally makes sense later. And with that, I'm going to say thank you very much for allowing me to work with you. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we've got lots of lovely people coming on. So again, if you'd just like to share where people can come and find you, because I know you mentioned about you all do readings, one-to-one readings. I know you're also, whether that's in a mediumship reading or card readings or tarot. You're very welcome, Megan. No, Kate, I was going to call you Keith. As a Keith, somebody can take something Keith. Megan, I don't know if you can take Keith, because all of a sudden I wanted to change Thor's name to Keith, so I know that came tumbling out of my mouth. Oh, I will pass that over. Otherwise, Thor's now called Keith. But I'm going to pass that over to you, Megan, because that may resonate with you, a Keith and Kurt name. Right, Claire and Thor, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know we've still got time. It's beautiful having this extra time.
Yeah, it's lovely. So we do have a page called Abundance Angel Tarot, so you can contact us on our Facebook page. We're not on TikTok, unfortunately, but we are Facebook fans, so we've stuck with Facebook. But yeah, we love just getting out doing one-to-one readings, and as I say, we're just getting out doing the platform in some churches and centres. We've been booked for a few places next year, which is really exciting for us. So yeah, we're just enjoying the journey so far.
Excellent. And Katie and Wendy, tell us about yourselves, just for those that have just come through that haven't seen you for a little while.
Okay. Well, I'm Katie, this is Wendy. We've been working for a little while together, around about 2 years. We do a lot of work on platform, we do work on TikTok, we do work on Facebook, we work the churches, we work the centres, anywhere really.
Anywhere that have us, basically.
We like to get out and about, and obviously just working with different types of people as well. We like to push ourselves a little bit, don't we? So yeah, and we've got one of the next ones coming up in Haroldwood, that we're doing an event at Haroldwood School, where we're doing a night of mediumship there, which I believe tickets are we've still got a few tickets left, haven't we? Yeah. So anyone who wants to obviously come along, it's a spiritual evening with loads of shops, and we've been
this year sort of been a bit of a learning year for us, hasn't it? We've been learning a lot. So we sit in circles together. We go to this really amazing circle, and it has been a proper learning year, and we're still learning, like we all do. We still keep learning, don't we? And you know, some of the stuff you learn, like on Monday, it's like boom, like it's so obvious, it's unbelievable.
Blows your mind.
Yeah, so bit of a learning year, but we're getting a few things booked up for next year. But we love a bit of TikTok, don't we? We're really enjoying TikTok. We're just loving it. We like getting people in the box, you know. Once you hear their voice, it's amazing. So yeah, it's really good. We're really enjoying ourselves. Yeah. So we've got a Facebook page, haven't we?
Facebook, TikTok. Yeah. The only thing we're not really is Instagram.
Yeah.
So how to work it.
No.
Oh, it's lovely, and it's lovely. You've got lots of people saying they're looking forward. Dee says she's looking forward to seeing you both there as well. And for myself, I am Claire. I'm Claire, spiritual medium, otherwise known as Heavenly Sprinkles, and I'm generally hanging around somewhere. I'm a bit like a bad smell. This year, you thought it was okay to when it's been a big year. This year has been a big year for me for delivering tarot courses and now taking on mentorship. And yes, next year will be me looking to do circles. Yes, I have officially said it. I will be delivering circles as well. Yeah, I'm officially saying it. But mine was going to be virtual because obviously that seems to be where Spirit wants me to go. But I'm doing it with my friend who is also runs circles as well. So next year for myself has been the learning curve. This year for me has been about having confidence in me being able to teach, really, and having faith that I can deliver messages, not just in the spirit world. So they're my lessons, and obviously I'm just me knocking about wherever anybody will take me, basically. That sounds really, really bad, doesn't it? But never mind anyway. But working with spirit in as natural and as down to earth way as possible. Right, we've all chatted about ourselves and my lovely co-boss Rob, which we all need to acknowledge because he does a fantastic job both on here and when he is delivering divine service. So a massive thank you to Rob for what he does as well. He's in the background typing away with red cars. So right, let's open this back up into an evening of mediumship again, rather than us all just chin-wagging. Ladies and gentlemen, is there anybody in the spirit world? I'm talking to them up there, not necessarily you lot. No, I'm joking. Is there anybody, you lot up there? Come and have a chin-wag with us. Come on down. So I'm going to open it back up to you wonderful mediums to see who has got anybody that we've picked up and that wants to connect with our lovely audience.
Me, please. Me.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
I've had this bloke that's sort of sitting between us most of the night, really. He's been coming in and out. I'll give you a bit of description of it. I'd say, I don't really like giving heights, but he's a lot taller than me and definitely a lot taller than Katie. A lot taller than Katie. Okay. We're chatting amongst ourselves. I was saying late 60s. She said 67. So we don't know where we're going with that. This gentleman, oh my God, he's just lovely. Now he gave me Parklands. He gave me apartments, so I don't know that's where he lived or that was his road name or something. But he kept saying Parklands. So I don't know if he just went to Park. I don't know. I asked him, he wasn't coming forward, so I want to give the word Parklands. Okay. I also want to give the name Sharon as well. He's shouting out Sharon quite strongly. Now I asked him what he did with his time, and I do feel like he did work with his hands. I feel like he was proper old school as well. He was a right gentleman. When I'm looking at him, I feel like he was quite a slim build. And I'm just looking at he had quite a prominent nose. Now, I was going to say big nose, but I've decided to say prominent, all right, and be nice. But he had quite a prominent nose. And his eyelashes, they were like for girls. You know those blokes that have eyelashes? And they should be for women only. He had the most beautiful, luscious eyelashes. It's unbelievable. Can anyone take this gentleman? Right, have you got anything, Katie?
Yeah. Okay, so as I'm connecting in with this gentleman, straight away he's taking me to his chest area, and he's showing to me as though there was a scar or some kind of, I need to go to his chest area. And it's like it keeps going on here. He's also giving me a zebra crossing, which would mean something to someone as well. He keeps saying to me that mention the zebra crossing. So obviously that would link in somewhere with there as well. He was saying to me that he was very much a family man. I feel as though he's one of two, or there's two children that he wants to link in with as well. He keeps mentioning the name Bill, and he keeps mentioning the name Peter with him. That's linked in as well there. And he's given me the name Mary as well. I keep getting Mary written down with him as well. Now, when I'm saying to him, did you leave anything for anyone? He went, I didn't have nothing, girl. He said, all I had was love. And that is the way that he spoke. It was very much, he was down to earth, and he just little things. He keeps showing me his bus pass. So obviously he likes getting around on transport because he just keeps showing me bus passes and all different photos of him. When I'm asking him as well, did he have anything that obviously any other scarrings or any markings on him? he keeps saying to me that he had a birthmark on his back of his shoulder. He had a birthmark there. So I want to mention that as well.
He's showing all his body, isn't
I
he?
know.
Wow. The only thing I would say, the person that this is for, their back gate keeps really sticking. I'm doing a gate, babe. Their back gate, they had trouble with the last couple of weeks. They've had trouble with their back gate opening it up, and this is just for this person. And he just said they're having terrible trouble opening their back gate. Okay. Also, right, he was showing me. I'm going to go on to food now because I'm a bit hungry. He loved a cheese and pickle sandwich, and the cheese had to be grated. It had to be grated. He didn't like it just cut in slices. It had to be grated cheese with like just ploughman's pickle on, and he absolutely loved it. Loved a strong cup of tea as well. He's showing me his tea, and he's showing me Battenberg cake as well. He's showing me all the foods. I could eat all of this. He's showing me stew now. He's showing me stew. I mean, with dumplings. Oh, I could eat all that now. Right. So this person he wants to talk to, I do feel like it's definitely a family member we're looking for. I feel like it's a lady as well. And I want to give January as a really important month as well. January is proper important. And I feel like I've just got a birthday cake. So I feel like that's a birthday coming up. Okay. Katie, anything else?
He also keeps mentioning loads that he had a little bit of a sweet tooth, so I believe that he would always have. And when I'm saying show me what sweets you go for, he's got the original, you know, the old Werther's originals. He's given me them. He's given me them. He's saying to me about someone in the family who's recently gone for an eye test as well. There's something going on with their eyes that he's just mentioning because I was there when it was going on, so I want to give that off as well. This gentleman, I feel as though I feel like I want to go more Cockney. That's the way that he's coming across to me because he's showing me down. I want to go down, like Roman Road, and he's the Weathering. He keeps saying the Weathering, so I don't know if that's a pub or a place, but I need to give the Weathering.
I don't never been down that end, babe. Don't know. Right, okay. That's all. So no one's taking any of this.
It might be a little bit slow though coming through.
What are you thinking, Claire?
I would say continue, because as we know, it can be on replay, so we potentially will have somebody take it. So just continue with your individual. Anybody remember if this just resonates, even just a few significant things. Remember, we don't stretch with our heads and our minds, we feel with our hearts and our tummy. So if you're listening, you're thinking, actually, that does resonate with me, I can take certain things, then please do come forward. Because remember, Spirit works with our catalogue, as I call it. It's what we know and what we're familiar with. Same when it comes to names. We might not always be able to get it bang on because they're using what we're familiar, our experiences. So please, just come through. It's not a problem. We will tell you and we'll work with you as we go along. So looking at it, Kirsty says she can take some, but not all. So it's Kirsty Miller, Cobos. Thank you, Cobos.
Right, okay. Right, so Kirsty, can you just tell me if your back gate has been sticking, or someone around you, their back gate has been sticking when they've been trying to open it? Katie, I mean, so we can just
I'm just getting, I keep getting budgies as well, loads of little budgies. So I believe that
it's definitely with her.
I just, my dad just said Tessa, you need to. Right, okay, go on, mate, see if you're strong with you.
Right, okay. So I just feel like he's coming through. He is coming through, and he's coming through with a lot of love. But he's sort of wagging his finger a bit as well. I feel like you need to get your backside in gear, young lady. That's what he seems to be saying to me. I don't know if I'm allowed to say that on here, but I'm going to say it anyway. I could say it a lot worse. I feel like you need to just get your ducks in a row. And he is trying to help you with that. He's like pushing and he's trying to help you with that. And I feel like this is more work related than personal or home life. I feel he's talking about work related. I feel once you get your ducks in a row, I think, things will come together. I feel like there's going to be big changes at work. I'd say in the next, I'm getting 6 to 8 months. So, but you need to make sure you've got everything in order for this to happen. I don't know what it's for, but that's what he's just telling me, Katie.
He's also mentioning to me to say mention the little boy. So I want to mention the little boy that's around you. I feel as though he's just letting me know that he is around him, obviously keeping an eye over him at the moment. He's not giving me any more detail on that. But all I want to say is that he's saying his name has also been passed down in the family. I want to give you a Harry as well. He keeps writing down Harry for me, so I don't know where that will sit in the family. But again, I'm getting as though there are going to be changes, same as Wendy. And it keeps mentioning about carpet. Something's been going on with your carpet at home, almost as though it's coming away at the corners, or there's something going on with the carpet that I need to bring to your attention right by the front door. I feel like it's right near the door that I need to give it to you. Okay. And he's saying, don't worry about the money. The money will come. Just watch what you are spending, but you will get where you need to get to.
Right, he's just giving me a memory, and it's of a baby with so much hair. It's unbelievable. This baby's just got it looks like it's got a wig on. It's got so much hair. So he's just giving me that as a memory. So I don't know if that was you, Kirsty, or one of the babies, but he just gave me a flash of a baby with really thick, dark hair. I mean, it looked like a wig on it. It really did. But really cute. Really cute. Don't worry about names. Just put them in your back pocket and have a think about it later, okay? I want to give the name Thomas as well. He kept shouting that out a lot. And I want to give the name Fiona as well. Fiona. So he just shouted that out. Yeah, so giving you March is an important month. And what do we want to give her as a gift? Let's ask him. I want to give you sherbet lemons. I'm going to give you a pack of sherbet lemons. You know, the ones that you suck and then they go, ooh, and let you go like that.
He's also just saying to me, don't worry if you're feeling a little bit stuck at the moment. It's just the timing isn't right. So just go with the flow, because when it will be right, the doors will open and the opportunities will come your way. Again, you said March, didn't you? I was getting March as well. He said for me to give you pink roses. I want to give you pink roses, which is loads of love, feminine, looking after yourself. But he's saying, don't worry about if you're feeling stuck. Just keep moving forward.
Yeah. All right, darling. Just take his love. Thomas. Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
Can't take the baby hair, though. I have to keep that. On the birthday, isn't it? Brilliant. Thank you. Thank you. Take his love. He's an amazing spirit. He's been waiting. He's been hanging around a while as well, bless him. Yeah. Over to you.
Yay, well done. So, before I jump in, Claire and Flora, have you got anybody that's come sat in between you two? Because obviously Wendy and Katie had a bit more space on their sofa. What about your sofa? Have you got somebody with you?
We've got a little dog. She's very quiet. Not snoring yet. Normally she does, but she's been quite quiet tonight, quite well behaved.
Yeah. So, but no, I have got a gentleman with me. Whilst on the subject of dogs, this gentleman, he gives me the name of Richard, and he has a large. You mentioned a German Shepherd earlier, Claire. This chap, his German Shepherd dog, who is also in spirit, was the life and soul of this gentleman. He really enjoyed going out with this dog. When I say gentleman as well, he was very much a gentleman. He was good manners, always nicely clean shaven, very well dressed. I see him with a you get the jackets with the leather patches on the elbows, and he was very, not overly proud, but he was a very, how would I put it? He was a very dapper chap, if you like. He was quite pleased and proud of how he looked and keeping himself neat and tidy. I do get the smell of, we're going through them all tonight, of brute with this gentleman. So it'll be a few years back. Most of you can't even remember that, I'm sure, but I'll give that away. So he's generally this chap. He also gives me the name William as well. I get a father figure with this chap, so I would actually say he was either a father or a grandfather, and just an all-round really nice guy, actually. Very proud, but not arrogant in any way. Very loving chap, and you would think he wasn't listening, and he was. He was listening avidly, but you would always get the impression that this gentleman wasn't actually showing you much attention at all. He was always sort of looking around somewhere else and observing what was going on. An engineering background for this chap as well, very technical in mind.
And I feel he's very proud of his career, and I feel like he did quite well financially from that as well. So it's like he was able to enjoy the sort of finer things in life, nice holidays and a good lifestyle. I just know that he's very, very proud of his family. And when he passed, another person that passed too young, because I feel he was, I want to say around about late 50s when he passed. I don't feel he made like a late age.
I got 57.
Yeah, I would say
Let's
that.
be specific.
Because I don't feel he had reached retirement age before he passed. But he does talk about nice holidays. I want to go to the Caribbean with him as a memory link. And I know that there was cruises as well. So the holidays and the lifestyle was a good thing. He's talking about playing golf as well and being a member of a club. But I don't know if that's a golf club or something else, because he's not quite showing me what sort of club that is. But I know that there are other gentlemen around him that enjoys their company, and he's like a big group of sort of friends around him, male friends around him as well. I know that there are 2 children, but I know that they're older. I want to say a son and a daughter, but I feel like now they're sort of in their sort of late 20s into their 30s. So I feel he passed a while back. I want to go back at least 7-8 years with him, with his passing. Again, with the passing, I feel it was quite a quick progression with this, and I want to go down to like pancreatic cancer, because I feel it's something like that, because he's drawing me to the stomach area, but I don't feel it's stomach. I want to go back, so I want to go pancreatic with this.
It feels like a bloating.
Yeah,
yeah.
I know that there's a problem with the digestion with this as well, because he's talking about having to drink the special milkshakes, like the build-up milkshakes. But I just know that the eating is painful. It's just there's something with the digestion there. So
this gentleman also, you mentioned about the golf and everything else. This gentleman is very well spoken. And he actually, when you were mentioning the golf, he actually showed to me almost like it looks like an emblem badge, brass in colour on his lapel, which he was very, very proud of. This gentleman he's given me towards the end of the month of August as well. Everything this gentleman did was it was a portrayal, a nice image, if you like. He drove a very nice car as well, but it wasn't anything to actually show off or anything like that. He just took pride in what he did and as Claire said, his background as well.
I feel like with the engineering side of it, it's something to do with marine. I don't know quite what, but I just see these technical drawings, and I feel like I want to go down with ships and things like this. There's like marine connection there with that. As I say, very proud of his career, but he's very driven. So there's no half measures with this gentleman. If he says he's going to do something, then he does it like 1000%. And he's very particular about things as well. I see a little dog in the background. He's very particular about what he does. So I don't know if anyone can resonate with this. Somebody's saying you can still buy Brute from Savers. Oh my goodness, I didn't know that was still around. Okay, let's get some more information. As I say, it's a gentleman. We feel he passed around 57. I feel there's pancreatic cancer with him. He leaves behind 2 children and also his wife. Had a good lifestyle, enjoyed holidays. He's talking about the Caribbean.
He was a secret smoker as well, bless him. He did actually smoke quite openly originally, but actually towards the end he'd actually been told he wasn't supposed to smoke. He shouldn't be smoking anymore, and he did like the odd cigarette in secret.
I feel there's connections to London with him as well. Not necessarily for work, but I feel like he would have enjoyed travelling to London for trips.
Sociable, very sociable chap.
So, but nobody can understand.
Nobody taking this gentleman.
No.
That's a shame.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, for those that are watching, if you can't resonate with it all, that's fine. Please do. If anything makes sense to you, or you think, maybe, please do comment. Claire and Thought, what I would do is I said to what's happened to me this evening, and same with Wendy and Katie, continue with your message, pass over the message, because we do have the beauty that this can be recorded, and I have had several examples over this year where people come back a bit later and go, oh, do you know what, that did resonate with me, but at the time they were thinking something different. So if anybody can sort of link in with this gentleman, even if it's just some of the information, please come forward. And Claire and Fort, I'll leave you to continue with your message.
Okay, what I'll say about this gentleman is he had a way of looking at you if he wasn't quite certain of something or what you were saying. He used to have the park glasses, not the full ones, and they used to come down to the nose and he'd be looking over the top. And he's looking at me like that now, actually, bless him. But basically that was almost his way. He wouldn't actually say if he disagreed, he would show it very clearly.
Yeah, the message is it's really important that he gets this across, because I feel like somebody in the family was supposed to be there at the end but just couldn't get there in time, and they still feel the guilt of that, and he just wants to come forward and say, please let that go, it's really not important now. And he's still around sharing his love, so just bear that in mind.
This gentleman has a timepiece as well, a nice watch that he was very, very proud of as well, and that actually got passed on. I believe it got passed down the family.
Hopefully that resonates with somebody there.
Yes.
But there's a lot of love for him. So,
yeah,
to pass that on.
Like I say, towards the end of August, I'm saying around the 27th, 28th, would have actually been his date of passing, I believe.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Thank you very much. Thank you. So whilst I remember, thank you very much, Claire and Paul. Whilst I remember, because I know my co-boss, Rob, had reminded me to, or asked me to remember, the Thundersley AGM. Rob, you're going to have to type in the dates of that, but the Thundersley AGM is about to take place. So if you are part of the Thundersley Church or want to be involved, then please do so, please. Rob will put the details down in the comments because he knows exactly what he's talking about. And if you enjoyed this, I can't put my teeth in, it's because I've got the person in spirit starting, that's why. Every time I want to talk, they start changing my speech. So we will do my mediumship in just 2 seconds. But if you are enjoying this, please make sure that you like, share and follow Thundersley. They are on TikTok. It was last week. Oh, all right, Rob, it was last week. I'm behind the times. Anyway, if you're local, please come down to Thundersley Christian Spiritualist Church. Or if you're actually really interested in divine services, but you're like a bit hesitant because the word divine might make you feel a little bit cautious, or even the connotation of a Christian church, sometimes that can sort of bring up different feelings. Why not come on to one, or come and watch one of Thundersley's divine services, where you get to see what it's like in a church. What is it like to watch in a church? What is expected? What is the structure? And then come over and watch the online medium. And you might be lucky to see these lovely lot there as well, along with me. I'll turn up every so often. So Frank, but Frank said we had 5 new divine service mediums from Thundersley Presents. Excellent. So the new year is going to be some more new wonderful mediums. And as Rob said, there is no coffee morning in December, but we're moving into the new year. Right, let's get this lovely person in spirit sorted, because this chap has been testing me, shall we say. Don't you just love them? I do love your loved ones in spirit. Right, okay. I've got a lady and a gentleman stepping forward, because as I said, the gentleman, lady went, what about me? And I've been drawn to come and chat to, I think it's Claudette. Hang on 2 seconds, I'll just find Claudette Hollidge. I wonder if you're around, Claudette, because I'd like to come and work with you, if that's okay, please. So Claudette, I know Spirit's been nagging me and this lovely gentleman. There is a lady there, but this gentleman is coming through as well. But Claudette, I'd like to come and work with you. Let's see if you're still here. If not, she's going to be another one that I have to watch it on replay. Hang on 2 seconds. Right, let me see. Let me double check before I go, because if I'm not, I'm going to go and ask this person to step one side and I'll speak afterwards. Right, let me see if Claudette is still around. So this is where TikTok, ladies and gents, is a little bit faster. I want to work quickly. This is why. Right, let me see. I'll give Claudette one more chance to see if she's around. If not, then I will ask somebody else to step forward, and I will just add Claudette's message in a bit later. I'm sure she'll come and find me, because Spirit's very good at that. Let's doubly check. Right, no, okie dokie. I'm going to ask Claudette's lovely lady. Claudette, I'm just going to pass on the message quickly before I start bringing the next person to rock in, because I've got them all queuing up here. And like, really? So, Claudette, what I'm being asked to pass over to you is patience, my lovely. So, if you do get a chance to watch this, patience, my sweet, just you need to give yourself some time out to look after yourself, okay? And stop going 100 miles an hour, this gentleman is saying. This lady's also around you as well. She's coming to give you, and I want to give you pink and white marshmallows. So Claudette, if you do get to watch this afterwards, please, I've got pink and white marshmallows. Can you give yourself some time to recover? Okay, so you may well pop back good. So this is why it is important for you to keep commenting, because it does allow us to know who's on here, because obviously we just literally go, hello, who's there, and start chin wagging. Right, okay, let's ask for somebody else to pop through. Come on then. Right, Jennifer Dixon, I'd like to come and work with you if that's okay. So Jennifer, I'd like to come with you, and if Claudette pops back, and I can always link in as well. Jennifer, right, okay. I'm being told instantly, I don't know who I'm chatting to, because I just started straight with the message, go out. Now, I'm not saying like go and spend pennies and pennies and pennies for you, but Jennifer, could you go out? I feel like at the moment it's quite easy to stay indoors and have your bubble. This is a lady that's coming forward for you. And as she is coming forward, she's saying, look, you're feeling a little bit restrictive, or you're feeling a little bit reluctant to going out. It's a little bit like, I feel like I'm in a bit of a quandary, is what I'm saying. Also, I'm being told this lady says, I can't say that, lovely. That's a little bit naughty. What she's telling me is go out, because it feels like somebody around you either had a falling out, or somebody within your social circle just isn't your cup of tea. You can insert the words that suit you, because what she's saying up there is not a cup of tea. But I know I've got to recognise it for being on platform. So you, as I say, insert word that suits you. Okay, but she is talking to me about how at the moment there's a little bit of reluctance for you, Jennifer, and there is that sense of feeling because there's somebody around you that just isn't your cup of tea. She doesn't want you, she says, to stop going out and having fun and enjoyment. Okay, so she wants to recognise this. And like I said, this lady's a little bit blunt. Okay, thank you very much. Oh, we're going on food, are we? All right, well, let's go for food. I need to give you country slices. I'm still in with Mr. Kipling with Katie, but this time, and with Wendy, but now I want to go country slices. Somebody likes a country manor cake or a country slice. I've made everybody hungry. We all know we want a bit of that. Okay, but she's coming through. She tells me December's important, not because it's Christmas, because that would be cheating. But she tells me December is a significant month, a birthday party and an anniversary. She's just given me the 14th as well for you. So this would be connected to December, or you'd be able to take this as a separate date within the month. April's important as well for you. What other May? She talks 100 miles an hour. I know I talk fast, but I'm keeping up with this lady. She tells me that May's important for you as well. There is either you could take the name Teresa or Terence. There's a Tess or a T name for you, Jen. Can be up in the spirit world, can be down here. Remember, I always joke there's no basement. There's upstairs and downstairs, but no basement. So this is either a name in spirit, Jennifer, or you'd be able to understand somebody down here. Okay. Right, she's really pleased that you've been looking at your working pattern as well. You're looking at your working pattern, making something work for you, okay? Because she tells me that it's all been full on at the moment, and it's about the time that you make the working pattern. Don't worry about it, Jen. If you can take a team name, then please do so. Like I said, they use our catalogue, and I'm not a walking name book, unfortunately, but she is saying that she's really glad that you're looking at your working pattern. Okay, you don't need another mug apparently. So either you've been talking that you want the whole Christmas thing and Christmas plates and Christmas mugs and Christmas knife and forks and the whole thing. So do you really need that? If this is not for you, then there'll be somebody around you, Jennifer, that will be able to resonate, because it's like, really, do you need to go the whole caboodle? However, she says fairy lights is a different thing. I can have as many fairy lights as you like. So she may not go with your cutlery, but you can have as many fairy lights as you like, Jennifer. Now, this may, as I said, may not be you. It may be somebody around you that you love and support and help you. Okay. She also says that next year's your year. Okay, because I get a feeling around you that there's either been opportunities that have missed. This is a little bit within your working pattern. Anything else, my lovely? Come and talk to me. Is there anything else? Let's have something nice, like not nice for Jennifer. We clear out the mugs. Okie dokie. Not many mugs. Just just buy something else instead. Fairy lights, remember, from her. Right, okay, country-sized pancakes. Come on, give me something as a golden nugget for you that's apart from cups, because that's boring. Right, okay. Jennifer, there's a house move coming. Now, it's either for you, but I want to go up the road. So I want to use the word up the road. So there's going to be a house move around you, and it's up the road. So I don't know whether you have been checking out the houses on Rightmove or other platforms that sell houses. We're both sponsored by Rightmove. But she's saying to me about there's also a house or an opportunity up the road. So this may not be for you, but it might be for somebody else around you. Because she's like, oh, Crystal, it's up the road. Next year's your year, my dear, is what she wants to say. And with that, I'm going to close her connection down for you. I do go down and dirty because I'm very conscious that this platform here is for our lovely mediums this evening. But this lovely lady saying next year's your year. Opportunities that you didn't get will get offered. There's a house move around with you. Fairy lights, not mugs, fairy lights. And with that, Jennifer. And although I keep saying Jennifer, I feel that's far too long. Far too long. Like, she keeps wanting me to abbreviate it down to Jen. So I do feel like Jennifer is very formal, but we all need a formal name at times as well. But with that, my love, good luck with your Christmas. I hope you have a lovely Christmas, and thank you for allowing me to work with you. Right, you scrumptious lot. Is there anybody out there for you?
Katie?
Go on, miss.
Right, okay, so I've had a gentleman keep coming in and out. Now this feels as though he's a younger gentleman. He's quite cheeky, he likes the ladies, and he's quite funny. He's got a very, almost as though he's like a bit like us, a bit like my mate. You're either going to love him or you're going to hate him. That's how I feel with him. He keeps showing me his eyes. He's got beautiful, beautiful, bright blue eyes, really, really beautiful. He said my mum used to say they were like the river. He's a charmer. Right, okay, he's coming in now. I feel as though he is a younger soul. But he showed me that he used to love football. It keeps giving me blue and white, which I think is Chelsea. I'm not a football fan, but I keep seeing blue and white. And he keeps saying to me, I've got the T-shirt up in my bedroom. It's still up in my bedroom. Now, even though I'm saying he's a young soul, I am talking an older and adult young soul, okay, with him. He keeps coming in and he's saying, mention me writing with my feet. Now, this is a really strange memory. But he's saying that he used to be able to write with his feet, which is really strange. So that's one of the biggest bits of evidence that I want to give, because he's showing it as though a pen is between his big toe and his other toe, and he's writing with it. So I'm just amazed if someone's going to say, yes, I know what that is. It is. He's also saying to me as though he's showing that he used to like playing football. He was into his sport as well. It keeps giving me the name Kerry. I feel like it's Kerry. And he's saying, I love my mum, I loved my family, and he just went suddenly. It was unexpected, but he's like, I'm fine. And I've got a gentleman stepping in with him, which I believe is a grandfather or great-grandfather, who's a bigger gentleman. And all he keeps singing is, always look on the bright side of life. So, again, I feel as though their characters, you would know them as soon as they walked in a room. They would be the ones that everyone would be drawn to because they just be so much fun. When I'm saying, did you have any jewelry? He went, no, I didn't have none of that. He said, I used to collect trainers. He used to collect trainers. So trainers was his thing. And I said, as I said, he keeps giving me the letter J. I feel like I want to go Jason, but he's giving me J. He's also mentioning his younger sister and brother as well that I need to mention as well. You getting it?
Yeah, I was talking about, yeah. I kept getting a little sister as well. He's talking about his little sister, and I feel like when she was little, she had always like ants in her pants. You know, when they're always moving around like that, and it was making me go like that. And he's still looking out for this little sister now. He's still looking out for this little girl. She's a big girl now. She's bigger now. He's also talking about his mum as well. His mum. I want to give the name Holly as well. I just want to check. I know it's Christmas coming up, but I just saw Holly, so. I don't think so. I think it's the name that I want to give, Holly. And he's just saying that. I mean, he's he's a really lovely young bloke, isn't he? He really, really is lovely. I feel like he had a close-knit friends around him. There's 3 in particular. I feel like he went from starting school right up, and he was friends with them for life. They were like his lifelong friends. He's given the name Carl, but Carl with a C. C-A-R-L. He's given the name Carl. He's also given the name Phil as well. He's just chucking those names out there. Okay. I want to give you the number 23. I feel like that's really important. Now, I'm seeing if it's a door number. It's not a door number. Maybe it's an age.
I feel like
it's an age, yeah. And he's just drawing 23 for me, okay? Shouting out Paul again. I don't know if I've said that already, but he's shouting out the name Paul. Right. Just take a deep breath. Right, that is the message, right? I feel like whoever's on here to take this message, they need to take a deep breath and just literally sit back and smell the roses. I feel like they've been going 100 miles an hour, 100 miles and 100 miles an hour. He's coming in to bring them calm. He needs to calm down. They need to calm down, calm down. Needs to calm down, and he just wants to put calm around them and just calm their mind. That's what he's saying, and he's trying his best from up there to do that for them. Katie?
Right, he's also saying to mention the scratch card. Someone, and I want to say within this week, someone has won on the scratch card. So he's saying I was giving them the lucky number. So I want to give that off as well. He's also mentioning about walking on water.
Wow.
He's literally cracking me up. He's literally saying about walking on water. So I feel as though there's a joke with that. So I want to give that off as well. Okay, go on. Sorry.
Now go.
He's given me the letter S, and I feel like this is so linked in with his mum. I feel like I need to mention mum because he keeps giving me S, and it's like he's just putting his arms around it as well. So I feel as though I need to give that off. And he keeps showing me loads of animals. So I believe he would have been into animals. He's showing me gorillas and everything. He's really out there. And I feel like he's just trying to get the upliftment and the love around, and just to make everyone, he was the joker of the pack, but he done it with so much love. And that's what I think he's trying to come in and say, that he's around. He's also saying about magnets on the fridge. Magnets on the fridge keep folding off, and someone's getting really annoyed with it because he's saying, that's me, I'm moving them. He said, try and wind him up. He's a joker. He's a proper joker.
He said he's the golden child. He was the golden child. And he said, I was always the golden child. I was the favourite. I was the favourite. You still are, darling. You still
there's
are
an
the
argument
favourite.
over that as well.
You still are the favourite. He said, I was always, even like with his nan and granddad, he was the favourite. He was the golden child. Okay. So I want to give some memories. I'm giving, Dodgems, bumper cars. He's giving me that. He's showing me that straight away. So I feel like that is a memory back in the day. Also, he's giving me ice skating as well. And like whoever was doing it weren't very good. They weren't very good at ice skating. Now he's giving me roller disco, like roller skating around. He's giving me that. I feel like when he was on the airplane, he'd give anything a go. Yeah. He was proper one of those that just give everything a go. Good, bad or ugly, he give it a go. And he's just such an amazing character. He really is. Please, can anyone take this gentleman? Because he's so lovely.
If not, he can come home with me.
Yeah. I think you'd be able to handle him, actually.
He's so lovely.
Oh, my God. He's so nice. And he was really trying to get through. Oh, my God. He's just... he's making me like, I feel like he's making me touch my head. So I don't know whoever he's been getting in touch with. He's been touching. They've been feeling like their head been touched. I know it's an old classic, but I feel like their heads has been touched. What, Katie?
He just said to me, "It's Donna. Is there a Donna on here?" Maybe, I don't know. He's just said, "Go to Donna." I don't know if there's the Donna on here, but sorry, I just got a better sight.
Okay.
That's all I'm getting from him.
Yeah.
Apart from that and some jokes.
Yeah.
Well, we have definitely, these spirits people are liking us this evening, ladies and gents, aren't they? Which is good, because it's all, as we all talked about, it's all growth and development. But we know from experience. I remember Kelly came on here a little while back. She done a reading and she was like, nobody could take it. And then somebody was on YouTube and watched back and then commented back and went, do you know what? This all makes sense. But sometimes these messages are meant to be replayed later. That's the beauty of doing online. But well done, ladies. So I'm just being cheeky and relaxing and chill outing. You know, that don't sound right, does it? I'm going to go to Claire and 4. They speak a lot more eloquently than me. Claire and 4, do you have anybody with you?
Hello about that.
Well done, ladies. That was a lot of information there with that spirit there. So I do hope that somebody can pick that up on the replay. I do have a mum coming forward, and I know that this lady passed quite suddenly. I feel like she went around about the age of sort of 57, 58, maybe around that age. She is talking about she had like a flu-like illness. I don't feel that it was COVID. I feel it was more like a flu, something that, you know, she was quite ill with it, but it was one of those things that you think that you are just going to get over it in time and that you'll soon start to feel better. And I feel with this lady that she literally went to bed and just didn't get up again. She's making me feel quite sad with that, because I do feel like it was such a shock for the family. And it is still really, really hard. I know that the name of Cheryl connects with her, and I know that she has daughters as well. She's shown me herself to be quite a curvy lady. I do feel like she's quite short in height, but she is carrying some weight. She says to me that she did like her food, so I can empathise with that one. She's a very fun lady. She's got a lovely, lively personality, very kind-hearted, and just absolutely loved Christmas. So I know a lot of people love Christmas, but this lady went all out at Christmas, because she's talking about there being grandchildren as well. But I feel the grandchildren were quite small when she passed. What else is you getting this lady?
She also gives me the name Dawn as well. This lady, I don't know whether you're picking up on it, but this lady did like her bling as well.
Yes, yeah.
Very
So
much
you know,
like
like with
bling.
I'll show you my phone case. Like my phone case is it's full of glitter.
Yes.
And she loves things like that. So everything is kind of sparkly. Sounds like your mum, but you can't take the name Cheryl. Okay, if you just listen in, Kellyanne, this may be for you. I feel like this lady wore quite trendy clothes. She liked comfortable clothing, though. You know, like these sort of hoodies that have got the fur lining, and boots that have got the fluff. I don't know what you call them now. Boots with fluff.
Yeah,
she's quite a sort of modern, like she liked modern clothing. She sort of tried to, in a way, look younger than what she was, and her energy felt younger than her age. And I know that this lady was busy right up until this flu illness hit and she had to take to bed. But I know that she's talking about having 2 jobs. So I feel like there's 2 different things she does. And I know that she's on her feet a lot with these jobs as well. It's like she's moving around a lot. She's quite active with this. She's very much a talker, because I feel like I just want to keep going and keep talking for her. Very sensitive lady as well. And she sometimes could take things the wrong way. If somebody said something to her and she could take it the wrong way, she would get a little bit upset with that. So I hope I'm giving her justice for the way I'm describing her.
She was a confident lady, actually. She liked her gadgets. And when I say liked her gadgets, she wasn't actually very good with them, though. She would, it was almost like, I found this new thing and look what it does. And that's about what she would understand. It would probably do 2 dozen things and she'd understand that one thing and that would be it. And but she did a great deal of excitement and really enjoyed new things, new technology.
Yeah.
Okay. She's
Okay, there's another lady, Angie.
Yeah.
Sorry to hear your aunt died young and her daughter is Dawn. Okay, she had a few jobs. But no, I feel with this lady, her passing was sudden.
And I think you were saying about the flu symptoms, but I think it actually finished in pneumonia. That's what I'm getting, almost like a fluid on the lungs.
But it was the type of illness that you think that in a few days you will feel better. And once it's gone and done, you'll be okay. Sorry, I've got a snoring dog. It's one of those illnesses that you feel like you're going to be okay, and you'll get back up on your feet. But I feel that she was in bed when she passed. What else is she giving us? I feel this like, I know it's a common thing to say, but she absolutely loved cups of tea, because I just feel, as I'm working with her energy, I just feel she was in and out of the kitchen all the time. And if you went to her home, it was literally like backwards and forwards making cups of tea. Okay, so your mum woke up. Okay, I'm so sorry to hear that. I just feel like she just come through very strong. She just wants to come in just to show that she's still around and giving you her love. Do you have angel figurines in your home, like candles with symbols of angels, or like angel type statues? Because she's taking me to that.
Definitely the candles.
Yeah. She liked her home to smell nice. Very much into keeping the home clean and tidy, and it's like she just didn't stop. It was like she was constantly on the go with the work, with the home. I don't know if she did cleaning as one of her jobs.
Because the smell you were saying about the smell of the home, what I was actually getting is initially I got the smell of like a Dettol smell, but then that was actually followed by the smell of like a floral smell as well. So what I'm understanding is like you say, I think she was a great cleaner. She loved her cleaning, but then she would actually bring in the candles, bring in the incense or whatever to actually bring that smell through to actually just clear what she'd actually just been doing. She was a very busy lady, and she was another one with presentation, really. Everything had to be clean.
She's talking about, I'm saying to her, give me more evidence, give me more information. She's talking about you and her doing a shopping trip not long before she passed. And it was very much, because obviously nobody knew what was going to happen. It was very relaxing. And I feel like you would have gone around a home shop where you would get, it's like B&M or something like that if you're in the UK, because it's just like that sort of shop where you loved looking around at things. And she loved just having a nice, clean home she liked to have things on display there as well. It's like very, just into having nice things around her.
Decorative. She liked decorative things.
Yeah.
And the interesting thing is, you were saying about the shopping, something I got through very clearly was a white pair of trainers. Don't know why that came out of there, but maybe that was something that was actually purchased at the time. And these trainers were absolutely, they were bling. You got the white trainers with the actual sparkles on them. Exactly that. Let me think.
You'd always her take shopping. Yeah, she absolutely loved her shopping.
Yeah,
absolutely. She's talking about September the 29th being an important date. So I just want to give you that. Is this your second Christmas without her? Because I feel like I don't feel like it's the first one. If I've got that wrong, then I do sincerely apologise. But I just feel like this one is just going to be a little bit easier than the one before. What else you get?
This lady you were saying about loving Christmas. What she loved about Christmas was giving presents.
She's very generous.
She was a great one for giving presents, and they were always presents that were very relevant to the person she was giving them to. She didn't just go out and buy a set of things. That'd be the 5th of September. Okay. She wasn't with regard to particular, so she wouldn't just buy a range of things for everybody and give everyone the same thing. They were all specific presents, and they were very specific, and I think the bling extended to those as well. She did like her bling.
She's seen 2 dogs around her ankles as well, and I feel like she would regularly trip over these dogs. So I don't know if these dogs were hers or with you, but I do see her like going to a kitchen but almost tripping over a small dog. It's your 5th Christmas.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Fluffy slippers lady as well.
Yeah. She loved her comforts and her fluffy blankets. And I feel like you've still got a lot of her things, like the blankets and things like that and that just gives you comfort as well because it brings back mum. She's just very much around. She's just talking about, at the moment, there's a lot of decisions you need to make. Two Jacks. Okay, two Jack Russells. Yeah. Okay. There's decisions around you that you need to make at the moment that you keep putting off because you just don't want to make the decisions. It feels like you're being torn in two different directions. But she's very much saying just follow your heart, because your mind will tell you very much different things, and your mind will sway you in one direction and then back in the other. But she's just saying, write down on a piece of paper the pros and cons of the situation, and your heart will make you make the right decision.
She's saying you're holding back for the wrong reasons. You're overthinking. And basically, if you were to actually think straight ahead, actually just look at what you're trying to achieve and to aim in the right direction, you will actually be straight there. You just need to stop thinking about all the clutter that you've got around those decisions.
Yeah. The last thing she wants to give you is, the multicoloured roses with all the different colours. So it's not just like a pink rose, a red rose, anything like that. It's got like yellow, purple, green, blue, all the different colours. She just wants to give you a single one of those with all of those. So
I also see orchids around this lady as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, orchids for her as well.
Okay.
But we leave her love with you, and thank you for working with us, and I hope that gives you some comfort.
Yes.
Excellent. And a massive well done. So a massive well done to our lovely Katie and Wendy, or Wendy and Katie, depending which one you're going, Claire and Thor and Claire. So I'm going to cover all the bases and have to do all your names around the other way as well. So a massive well done to everybody, and thank you so much for giving up your time to come on here this evening. Well, I don't know I don't know, guys, Spirit. I don't know whether you lot think, where did an hour and a half go? It just absolutely flew by. Absolutely. Just went, shush. Yes. I was going to say, why can't life be like that? But I'm thinking more work than actual spiritual work. If work could be that quick, it'd be brilliant, wouldn't it, ladies and gents? So a massive thank you to everybody that's come on this evening. Thank you to those who have commented. I know that we've had a few people in spirit, shall we say, who have passed over their messages this evening but have not been able to resonate with our audience. But know that your loved ones are with you at all times, and they can do this. They can come through here, pass over their messages to mediums, and then sort of leave that message there for later in the week, because sometimes we'll share it, or you might even find yourself, the little message still plays on your mind. You think, do you know what, that did resonate? Come back and watch this video, because you might find it's a family member or a friend. Sometimes you are the post box, you are the post officer that ends up passing over their messages. So we've just got a few more minutes before we say goodnight and close for 2025. Please, Claire and Thor, where can we come and find you? If people want to come and work with you, have one-to-one readings, or work on churches, where are you? Where can they come and find you? And my co-boss will do the typing away in the comments.
This is my diary handle. I'll let this one speak.
Thank you. Okay, so you can find us at my Facebook page, which is Abundance Angel Tarot. I tend to do a little posting on there. Thor sometimes joins in. I do weekly cards on there. So every Monday I post some oracle cards for the guidance for the week ahead. Next year, I've got exciting things, which I am hoping to do some abundance-based workshops. So wealth bowls, vision boards, and all about manifestation. So if you're interested in that, please do come on board the page. And you can contact us on there if you'd like to come and have a reading with either of us. Thor does runes, I do tarot, we both do mediumship, or if you'd like to come to our home for a Reiki treatment.
I would say with the Thundersley psychic tools evenings, we like to teach runes when we're there. Also to say, I think we're actually at Ilford this week, aren't we?
Yes, so we're at Ilford Spiritualist Church this Saturday doing readings. We're actually at Thundersley for Divine Service on the 14th of December. So hopefully see some of you there in the audience then.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay.
Brilliant. Thank you. And Wendy and Katie, what about you? I know you mentioned Harold Hill. Look, they're getting their diaries out. Right, where am I? Let's have a look here. Ladies, what are you? Where can people come and find you before Christmas? Where can they find you in the virtual world?
Right, so as I said, we are down in Harold Wood on the 12th of December. That's one of our next big events. Other than that, we're really working, doing a lot more online, TikTok, Facebook as well, but mainly on TikTok for the next couple of months. We've got a lot of work on there where we're doing one-to-one readings, and we're all loving the snow. Where's the light? But yeah, I think that's the best place really.
TikTok,
on TikTok on Wednesday we're on there, SPTV as well. But yeah, on what we do with one-to-ones on there, and come on our page. All of our posters are on there where we're going as well. And we're doing the affirmations in the morning, aren't we? The same as all the others. Yeah. Other than that, it's enjoy Christmas.
Yeah, have a lovely Christmas.
Thank you so much. I hope you have a lovely Christmas. And for me, if you want to come and find me, if you don't already know where I am, thank you, Cobas. Then you can come and find me under Heavenly Sprinkles. This week I have got Monday off. Tuesday I am doing platform at Wickford. They were going to close this weekend, but they've decided to do one more. So we are having a Christmas special where I'm on platform in Wickford. On the Wednesday I am at South Ockington, which is a new church and centre that I have never been to, so that's going to be a new experience. Thursday I am online. I've got a busy week this week. Thursday I am online with the lovely Liz, potentially on the Wickford awareness page, doing some mediumship for them. And then on the Friday, I don't even know what day it is. On the Friday, I am with Hockley, and then that will be it for me on Churches and Centres for Christmas, but I will be looking to come back online. And you can come and find me where we do sort of posts, do videos, just do whatever comes to mind, whatever Spirit wants me to do, basically. And obviously, I want to do a massive shout out to Thundersley Christian Spiritualist Church for creating this and working with me, and me working with the lovely Rob in offering this platform up on once a month for mediums who want to develop their abilities online. If you are a medium yourself and you are interested in coming online and sort of doing this type of thing, having me there, not to actually step in, but just be that gentle virtual hand to sort of give you the confidence. Look, these lovely lot have done it, I'm sure you can. If you are interested, please reach out to Thundersley, send them a message. Rob will hopefully pick it up, or somebody else like Frank will pick it up, and then we can reach out to yourself. If you have any other questions, please reach out to Rob. Remember, please like, follow and share Thundersley Christian Spiritual Church. Look out for Claire and Fawn. Look out for Wendy and Katie. Look out for me. And I will be back with my lovely, wonderful co-boss next year. Remember, it is the first Wednesday of every single month. And I'm going to stop there and say, have a lovely Christmas, whatever you're doing. And remember, if Christmas isn't your time of year to enjoy, if it means you come home, shut the door, say goodbye to ho, 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 and that's what you need to help you get through this year. Please do not put yourself under pressure to do anything that makes you unhappy. Make sure whatever you do this period is something that gives you joy, pleasure, and recharge your batteries. And with that, everybody, we'll say Merry Christmas, take care, and see you all very soon. Bye.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. Thank you.